Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense making their way on the field today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
They're going to run it here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Breaks loose at the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Seminoles offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Dropping back. It's Hill. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Dropping back. It's Hill. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. And the Noles looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. The Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the Seminoles will have first and 10 here.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quick catch over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Hill. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. That's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Seminoles come to the line with first and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Quarterback drops back. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. To the air. It's Hill. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Noles will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to get up on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Fights off a defender. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Noles will send their punt team onto the field. And he boots it high into the air. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That play will move the sticks. Set them up 1st down at the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And here's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Singleton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking downfield, it's Hill. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd and 10 here. And he'll set out to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Complete to the back. Mark out of bounds at the 46-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. It's a wide receiver screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Hill. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Fair catch made near the 45. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but hooks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's past the marker and still going. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Florida State, 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback keeps the football. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll run it here. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tigers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down that time.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers. They finish off the scoring drive.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. There's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fair catch made at the 20. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Now here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Receiver in motion now. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here we go. Single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Solid 1st down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
56, Florida State, 7.
Returner decides to field it. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Chewing clock with the running game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's got room to run. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Now here comes the bunch formation. The shotgun handoff here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out and do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The defense showing blitz here. To the air, it's Glenn. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. The Noles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Back to pass. It's Glenn. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
56, Florida State, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.